Love and happiness.
And he got the easiest
Something love and happiness. Wait a minute, 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 something love and happiness. Wait a minute.
Can't wait to cuz stop ducking the pod and actually come sit down on the pod because we need to talk. Like, it's getting out of hand for him. Like, I'm just not gonna lie to you. Like, it's getting to a point. I'm just saying, bro. He said Big Hurt and Jadakiss never had a whack verse. I'm a Jadakiss fan, bro. Like, come on, gang. Sometimes you gotta chill out. Like, we don't gotta always say what we think is true. Like, I'm a Jadakiss fan. Big Hurt. Like, I fuck with Hurt. Like, I truly fuck with Big Hurt, gang. Like, I'm not, like, we ain't gotta do this. Like, for real, like, we ain't gotta do this. But what I'm saying is a whack verse. What's a whack verse to you? You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss and Big Hurt they ain't been the most, like, mainstream. But I guess music is opinionated, right?
It is.
Okay, so all right, maybe that's where I started. Pop, what's the deal, gang? Miss you. Can't wait till your whole ass get back. Hey, we got a lot of shit to do when you get back, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. I got some shit we need to get done. So let me get this shit going. Hold on, let me give me some.
Splash.
Yeah, give me a little splash if you need your little splash. All right, hey, it is your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. AT2 Nation, do me a favor, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know you're here. If you don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate hate on this podcast. Hey, T2 Nation on TikTok, but I heard they about to ban us, so we're gonna talk about that TikTok ban. Hey, tied to the game on Instagram, man. Make sure y'all go hit that like, go hit that follow, man. Follow us, bro. We be putting out the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's how y'all get to know when we about to go live. When Dmarks is live, if Bombay around, when we all just as congregating as a team, you know, hit that like, make sure everybody come follow us, kick it with the gang, man. You know, I can't wait to pod again. Shout out to Bombay for blessing me on it.
Yes, sir.
Wow, now I feel disrespected. Now this is called disrespect.
Because I tried.
You didn't.
I did.
When did you call me? Let me look at my phone. When?
I sat right here. I was like, hey, so what you think about that Ohio State? They gonna get their asses cooked. I was like, all right.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I thought they was, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was, hey, look. Salute. You was right. I can't lie. I thought Ohio State was gonna get their
boots. Ohio State.
Listen, I thought they was gonna get their boots cooked.
Ohio State got me together. Notre Dame got me together. Love the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, thank you. Fuck Saquon for that sliding shit. I'm sorry if I told y'all to take Saquon, Josh Jacobs for 2 touchdowns. Ain't no way, man. No way I thought that Josh Jacobs would be carrying 3 motherfuckers across the field, and that's just it. Get the 1 touchdown. Jordan Love just, oh my God.
Terrible.
But all the bullshit is over with. Wild card is very unpredictable, you know. Now,
It's not.
You're right.
The divisional round is where it really gets tricky.
You're right. Because who lost is supposed to lose. So,
but the divisional round is where it get really tricky because who should have, most people thought should have lost. Yeah. They walk into a team where it's like, we ain't scared of y'all niggas. And we on a division, we on a roll, we roll Warriors. Yeah. A lot of people lose at home when you the favorite.
Chargers, butt sauce.
Hey, Broncos, stomped.
Butt sauce.
Stomped.
Hey, shout out to Bo Nix, though. It take a lot of nuts to go out there,
Pause.
3 plays in, throw a deep pass like that. And get a touchdown. That was about it. I think they sold for that.
That was it. Josh Allen and them boys went and put a foot to ass and real fast and got up out of there.
Buffalo, I'm sorry for whatever Baltimore gonna do to y'all.
See, that's the bet right there for real. Whoever lose that game, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm glad we're getting this sports shit out the way quick.
They queued up.
That game right there is kind of like,
hey, yeah. Watch out, because it might be some 50 burgers out there.
Let me say this: Patrick Mahomes and a three-peat is the toughest thing to do in the world.
Yes, sir.
It's the toughest thing to do in the world, right? So if you're looking at it in that aspect, okay, even if they make it to the AFC Championship game, that is where it really get tricky.
Monster.
It kind of get tricky because it's like we hungrier than y'all, and y'all been here before, and y'all know what it is, but we've been here before too. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson both been in the AFC Championship game before, so they know what to expect at that time. You know what I'm saying? So the winner of that game, now when you get to the Super Bowl, do you have 2 rookies in the Super Bowl? Do you get the Lions and Lamar Jackson?
I think that's what's going on.
I don't. Let me explain why I feel like this. I feel like the Eagles will meet the Ravens. Woo. The only reason I say that is because listen, I'm only standing on this, and I'm riding with Detroit right now. Let me explain. I know I'm a Falcons fan.
Come out rusty again. I don't know.
I feel like I'm rolling with Atlanta. Y'all know I'm a Falcons fan, so I don't want nobody to be like, "Oh, you cheering for the." No, listen. I'm a Falcons fan first and foremost, regardless. But what I'm telling you is the way that the team.
Pop, I'll be sending you my picks for the Lions game.
The way that this playoff bracket is setting up, I could see Washington walking into Detroit and beating them in a close game if they come out and play retarded. It's 2 gambling coaches. DQ know how to make things happen.
We saw they gambling skills against the Buccaneers.
True, but when it counted the most.
Oh no, that boy has that Kobe clutch factor for sure.
And I always tell people the Lions' X factor is they don't know how to control a running quarterback. They don't have that figured out yet.
Exactly, and I said that every time.
And Jaden Daniels walking into y'all school. Walking into Detroit.
Yeah,
that's a tough. Because listen, it's a tough fight. I don't know. Y'all probably will figure it out for him. Their offensive line might not hold up, but what I'm telling you is that's y'all Achilles heel. We watch Josh do it. We watch Lamar do it. We watch everybody. That's athletic, can continue to play going.
I think first and third quarter is going to determine.
True. No, I can't say that. I think the fourth quarter is where the bones are made because I've watched Jaden Daniels walk down and win the game on 2 teams.
That's what I'm saying.
And minus Atlanta. Like, we not going to go with Atlanta. Everybody, oh, you did it to your team. Yeah, all right, that's cool. But I'm talking about against, not even putting Atlanta in there. I'm talking about 2 high-level teams. I watched Jaden walk down the field and score touchdowns.
The Commanders have a strong first and third quarter.
I think they have a strong first and fourth quarter.
You think so?
It's the fourth quarter. They come out. Listen, if they come out flat in the first quarter,
it's gonna be a long night.
But what does the Lions come out and do? They've been sitting out for 2 weeks. We watch what Jaden Hurts look like sitting out a week. or a 2?
I hope they fucking putting hot.
You know Jared Goff good for a 5
I'm
ball.
about to say, I hope they put hot rocks on that man's shoulder.
Y'all know Jaden. Y'all know Jared is good for a 4 ball.
Keeping him,
Not gonna lie to
keeping
you.
him loose to play the game.
Hey, Jared is good for a 4
and
ball.
then I just hope they don't try to put Montgomery into the. He's gonna get a touchdown, I believe, but I just hope they don't put him in as the main runner.
Who? Montgomery?
Yeah,
Okay.
use him as decoy, shit like that. But man, all that MCL, all that cutting and.
All right, let's get to
slotting
music.
and shit, man. Yeah.
All right, sports. We'll deal with that when it happens on Sunday
Well,
this weekend.
This is a sport music thing too.
Yeah, but we'll deal with that when it comes to.
This is a sport music thing too that you about to talk about.
Because,
Yeah.
hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. My review, last pod that I did with y'all, Flo showed up and he was like, everybody was on the I swerve in the corners, whoa, whoa. I was like, didn't hear the song for real, so I was just vibing with y'all. I'm like, all right, all right. And everybody kept talking about the song. So today was my first day really, truly listening to it from start to finish. Jello got something. I told you. Jello got something.
Smart.
Jello got something.
Whatever they got cooking at the ball camp, smart.
Jello got something right there. That's something right there. I'm not gonna lie. The reason I'm gonna say that is something right there is because I can hear everybody that they said that you could hear on that song. I can hear on that song. I can hear Juvie. I can hear BG. I can hear Wayne.
That song played around the sports league for 2 weeks.
I can hear Wayne.
Yes.
Hear me what I'm telling you. I can hear Juvie and I can hear Wayne.
You can hear a lot of artists on there.
I can hear a lot of New Orleans artists on this song because I can even hear them turning that into a bounce song.
Yeah. See? So that song played for 2 weeks around the sports world.
It did. And I'm talking about everybody's sport. Everybody in the sports industry supported.
That song was getting played. In walk-in intros, that song was getting played. In quick little, complete the lyric interviews with the athletes, that song was getting played. That motherfucker Amon-Ra and them beat the living snot out of the Vikings. That boy Amon-Ra walked in there and was like, cut that Jello off.
I'm swerving that corner so.
I mean, a nigga didn't hesitate. All you heard was, boop, I might swerve on that corner. Whoa, you like, what the fuck? Fucking the announcers for the Hornets game. Every time LaMelo did something, that motherfucker
She like, give me some more.
See, he swerved and he hit the corner. Whoa, I'm like, oh my god,
oh my god,
everybody. And then next thing you know, Lord behold, hey, Angelo Ball signs a $13 million contract with Sony Music Company.
Now, you know, I went to my music experts for that. I saw it. I saw that.
Too.
I had to go. I had to get my 4 hours in. I had to put my 4 hours into the podcast and hear what my music experts told me. Music business is it. And I thought something wasn't right about that 13 million or whatever the number was. I don't want to call it 13 million. Whatever his number was to sign for Sony Music. Like, I knew that number was kind of, that didn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? The music business is in shambles. Like, you don't really got too many. What are you really signing? What I'm saying is,
shit getting played at the Super Bowl.
I get it, right? It can be. But are you giving this kid millions for this song? Or are you giving him millions for what he's gonna do?
I think it's just for that song.
Then whatever the number is that you gave him wasn't worth it. That's not gonna. It's not gonna have a return.
He got like complete control and all.
It's not gonna have a good return on the investment.
That shit get played at the Super Bowl. I don't know.
It's not gonna have a good return on the investment.
Get played at the Super Bowl.
It's not gonna have a good return on investment.
Since
we talking about, listen. Since we talking about,
you know, that's definitely about to be an NBA primetime song. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I'm not knocking that. For sure. Now, since
they got Shaq and them listening to it during the damn NBL TNT shit, like
it's gonna be everywhere. Like, the world is reactionary. Let's be honest. The world is very reactionary.
Them can't stop saying it.
But it's very reactionary.
Of course.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of very reactionary. So it's like, once you put something out, if it catch a little bit, It's very reactionary, so everybody
And
going.
I think everybody just like the nostalgic feeling.
Yeah, it's kind of 2000s. It give you that. It's Juve. That's why I said you can hear Juvenile on there. Like I can hear Juvie like back in the now when we coming round in the back. Like I can hear that while he's like ooh, I can hear Juvie. Yeah, got them boys on your head, little Woody. I can hear that.
Oh,
man, listen, I can.
Juvie.
Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Juvie would have doubted been. No, Jello. How old was you when Juvie was really in his prime? Like that was. I'm just saying that would have been fire if y'all could have put that together. But yeah, I agree with that. Jello, I give you an 8.
Lonzo the oldest, right?
Yep. Lonzo's the oldest. Yep. Jello the middle kid. Yeah, the middle kid.
So Lonzo what about 27, 28?
Close to 30.
Yeah, so yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They pretty. I'm telling you,
they'll
like
get the money back.
that song is about to be included in a lot of shit now.
It is, but do Jello recoup the money? Is where I'm going.
I don't think he care.
He just want the fame.
Yeah, they already got the money. You can't see what I'm saying.
Hey, listen.
This is like,
I do want to say this. Hey man, shout out to my dog SJ
this
and
is
my
like
dog.
a very thought out Kardashian plan.
And I'm with you. Shout out to my dog SJ. Shout out to my dog Visionary, man. Last pod is on fire right now, man. Prayers to California, man. If you haven't seen that episode, go check it out. Like, go check that episode out, man. My dog SJ, my dog Visionary, bro. Like, we was cooking, we was talking. I don't know what really. It was a point in the pod where it kind of like we was really kind of like, you know what I'm saying? We was kind of mediate in the pod for a minute, but then it kind of like took off because I forgot what we was talking about. But it's like a certain point of the topic where it just like, it made it just go crazy because everybody was like, no, you're wrong. And it was Dmarks, you know, me saying like I was trying to put people off the pod so they didn't. It was kind of like relationship topic variant. I'm telling you, I kind of remember that much of it. But yeah, Jello. We did Jello. I kind of want to wait on Bree to do these other ones. Relationship pet peeve. Let's talk about it. Give me a relationship pet peeve. And we'll get back to this when she get here because I do want a woman's perspective of what they think is a relationship pet peeve for a man.
Who is she?
Oh, clock that Z. Should be here. Should be here. I might swerve in that corner.
Relationship pet peeve.
Something that just, grinds your gears.
Lack of support and understanding.
Please elaborate to that. That is very detailed.
Just the minimal care for what's going on and the lack of being supportive in what you want to pursue and the things that you want to establish in a relationship, as far as financial gain and, being able to provide shit like that. And just
honey-do list.
Yeah, like
what the fuck is a honey-do list?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
Shit
SJ?
like that.
Come on, SJ, listen. You already know you gotta talk to us as we are 3-year-old dummies. No pun intended.
3-year-old dummies.
I'm just saying cause people need elaborations. You get what I'm saying? The reason I'm saying that is because a pet peeve, some people be like, all right, the honey-do list. All right, what is that? You know what I'm saying? What does that list consist of? You get what I'm saying? And I agree with you. Lack of support and admiration to what you're doing. How many times I would always say it's just always affirmation. Mm-hmm. Lack of affirmation, asking questions to boost your self-esteem. All right, you
that too.
You cooking, Pop. I see you.
Emotional bombing.
He hung around with me too long. Listen.
It's a lot, emotional bombing. I mean,
but when I say
we be sitting here all day talking about this.
Right. So when I said the lack of affirmation, it's you see someone doing something, trying to do something. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? It's okay to wake up every day and just be like, hey man, I checked out that, you know what I'm saying? where does the accountability comes from you? Like where you be like, man, I watched what you had going on. I appreciated it. That was fly. Like I think you could do this to be better. If you asking me as my opinion, like having do's and don'ts, like just writing jotting notes down. Because if you love this person, you would only want them to be better. If you watching something, you will want them to be better, right? Or if you see them doing something, you want to be able to offer your advice, right? Now, whether they take your advice or not, it's always just me saying, hey, I'm offering as a fan or as a person that's viewing what you're doing or whatever, seeing from the outside looking in. I think if you add this may help. You get what I'm saying? Just offering help. Everybody not quick to offer help. Some people be like, well, where's the money? Like, what are you doing? Like, you do a pod every fucking day? Well, how much money do you make off that? And you be like, well, I put more money into it than I get out of it. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, well, why? You could do other things with that. And I'd be like, well, I like talking to my friends. You feel me? It keeps me from punching you in your face.
I don't like the. How can you say it?
Women make a list of stuff that you use.
The lack of ambition, plus the lack of awareness, not being able to read the room. Like, it's just weird. Like, knowing that your significant other or partner or whatever you got going on is going through something and you're still stuck on meaningless things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Elaborate.
Like,
give me an example.
We don't have transportation, but yet you worried about holidays and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Like
birthdays.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I get that. That might be. I get it is important to you, but to the grand scheme of things,
after that day, you still gonna be trying to bum a ride tomorrow. I'm with you. I follow.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? It just don't add up, and then you're not putting nothing to the table. So it's just like.
So you want me to supply the holiday and the ride?
Yeah, it's like I gotta put up the whole damn. I'm putting up the team, the stadium, and everything. It's just like, what you?
You brought the popcorn.
Yeah.
You Mace. You brought the popcorn.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
You just brought some popcorn to the table. All right. Well, while you sit there and eat popcorn,
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'm Cam. Now I gotta explain the whole situation.
They'll be like, hey, motherfucker, don't forget I brought the popcorn. Be like, hold on.
I didn't even ask for popcorn. I didn't even fucking ask for popcorn.
This is what brought everybody here.
Was it? I don't.
You killing me, Smalls. You killing me.
You killing me, Petey.
You killing me.
You killing me, Petey. You killing me. I want you to pick this ball up. You run every fucking mile. All right, listen. All right, let's get off that. So, I do have a question, right? Where's my name question? All right. Craziest name you heard that did not fit the person.
Any Mercedes, Lexuses.
Tell me what you not gonna do.
Telling me what you not gonna do. And I'm the bridge that you walk across.
Hey, you just gotta do like this. You got to run.
Tell me what you're not gonna do, and I'm the bridge that you walk across is fucking insane.
Don't burn this.
That's fucking insane.
Like, don't lose the don't.
That's utter. That's utter.
I was trying to play it off, but that.
Oh my god!
Don't do that. Please don't tell me what you're not.
I would be a bum ass nigga to sit around here and tell you what I ain't gonna do.
Man, don't tell me what you're not gonna do.
Please don't.
But I understand what you're not gonna do. I truly get what you're not gonna do. So let me tell you what I'm not gonna do.
I swear to God.
It always works. The tables are always even at some point in life. What you're not gonna do, and what you understand that you don't want to do, I can set them same rules back this way. Now, when I set my
my standards and my boundaries.
Where do this lead us? Because now this is I'm going to pick.
It's going to affect you.
Listen, I'm going to be the kind of person that's going to make sure I get one of your most important things. I'm going to set that to what I'm not going to do. I'm going to set that. It's going to be priority number one. Like if you like the trash taken out on Wednesdays instead of Thursday, even though the trash can don't got to be on the curb till Friday. You feel me? I'm going to say, I ain't taking out the trash till Friday. Now what? Matter of fact, I'm not going to take it out at all. How about that?
Well, why do you feel as if No.
You said you don't want to wash dishes on a Wednesday. I feel like I don't think I need to take trash out. Simple. See how I worked that? See how simple?
Compromise.
Simplicity.
Oh no.
Simplicity, my dear.
You're the fucking devil when you start doing shit like that. Immediately.
All right. Craziest name you heard that don't fit.
Like I said, diamonds, emeralds, Mercedes, Lexuses,
That nigga said anything named after a car.
Yeah, man, a car, a valuable item,
That nigga
ivory,
said.
shit like that. Yeah, no.
Say your mama ain't never got a ring. That's why she named you Diamond.
Yeah. You motherfucking just stop it.
Oh shit! I ain't gonna even lie. That's funny as hell. All right, where I got this topic from, right?
It should have been named Schmeagle.
Listen, where I got this topic from, right? So, quick story. I'm at work. Hold on.
Your La Shantifas and your
Listen,
and
listen.
your Manishas.
I'm at the workplace, right?
Man, whatever the fuck y'all mamas was smoking, put it down.
I'm at the workplace, right? Hear me out.
And you know you can get your name changed legally, right?
True.
gotta rock with that
No,
bullshit.
for real. No, for real.
On Quee and all that bullshit.
No,
you gotta rock with it.
no, for real.
If you wanted a regular name, you could have went and got you a regular name. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I'm at the workplace, right? So, I'm at the workplace, and we go for lunch.
Habasia.
No, nigga, we go for lunch, right? Chilling with the homies. Little smoke crew. You know how you got the the homies you chill with, right?
What's a Valencia?
That's crazy. That's wild.
I actually know
That's
a
wild.
lot of Valencia.
I know of Valencia,
I really thought that was like a uncommon name.
No, I know of Valencia.
I know a lot of Valencias. Just randomly in this world. Like, that's crazy. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I know of
Some
Valencia.
of them fit.
No, it don't.
Some do.
All right,
Some do.
we'll hold that down. But listen, I go for lunch, right?
Okay.
So we had Little Caesars and shit, right? Team there. We like, my man's, he ordered off the drip. He like, yeah. She like, your name? You know how they ask for the name. So my man's like, Dre. Right? She like, all right. Baby girl go after us. She like, Bree. All right. My homeboy. Now, to me, cuz name is Jared. Let's keep it stacked. Cuz name is Jared.
Your name's Jermichael.
No, his name is Jared. Listen. So, I'm prepared. You know, everybody give a name. So I'm ready for like a nickname. Something kind of match your name though. Like somewhere close, right? Everybody, Dre, Bree. This nigga say Donald. Dog, listen. No, y'all don't get what I say. This nigga say Donald. Listen, everybody in this bitch, bro. So look, I'm the last nigga to order, right? So I'm telling you the story. Let me not put too much sauce on it because he told me not to sauce this shit up that bad. So look, so we in there. Everybody order. He like, yeah, whoop, whoop. He like, Donald. You know, I like, no. First of all, he was like, Donald. So nobody really paid attention. Everybody kind of still got their head down. She like, what you say? You know, stupid ass people behind the counter. They're like, what you say? She like, he like, Donald. Everybody look up instantly like, Donald? Nigga, who the fuck is, like, Donald? What? Who is you? Who are you? He
Who
like,
are you impersonating?
hey, look. Hey, look.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
listen. So look, so niggas looking at this nigga like, bro, when the fuck did your name become Donald? Like, I understand, like, niggas got aliases and niggas be running with. I'm like, but what nigga in America just chose Donald as his middle, like his alias? So it was kind of like crazy. Then he turned around, he was like, yeah, that's my middle name. It made it even funnier. I told him he wasn't gonna make this that funny. I was the only person that's gonna find it funny because it was like you gotta beat her type of joke. But
That's fucked up, man.
bro, listen. I laugh for the
Damon Donald.
bro. Listen, the
Damon
nigga name is
Donald.
listen. My boy, I fuck with my dog. Salute. Listen, no shade, no hate. You my mans. I promise you. This nigga name is Gerald Donald. First of all, that's his middle name. I ain't even told y'all niggas his name.
OGD.
JDJ.
OGD.
JDJ. JDJ. There you go. That nigga last name is Johnson. That shit is crazy. Bro, the nigga name is... There you go.
That nigga said no shade when our brother in his head.
Bro, my boy, I love you. I swear to God.
That nigga had the penguin umbrella, dog. You a shiesty nigga, dog. That nigga.
I swear to God, no sauce added. No sauce added. I told the story exactly how.
Falling in the grave, nigga. JDJ, nigga.
Bro. You know most things would be like when their name is like Donald, you be like D-Nail or some fly shit just to get you out the way, right?
Donnell.
That nigga
Donnell.
That nigga said
My name is Donnell. Nigga said, he said Donald, no Donnell.
Bro, listen,
Donald,
we died laughing at this nigga bro.
You ain't shit.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I apologize. It's fly.
Shit, let me live, man.
Listen, you got it, gang. I promise you. Let a nigga live. Listen, you got it, big dog. I promise you. No shade to you. All right. Where you want to go? Are you ready to get into some messy shit? Do you want to get to?
Let me get a lighter.
All right. Hold on. Let me find this up.
Lighter.
We gonna get into some messy shit since we about to do this. Pour your drink, cause this a messy vibe at this point. Come on.
Did none of this setup just sound right? So
No, you need a shot for this.
Okay.
Cause now we need to figure this out.
So, okay, look.
Let's figure this out.
Okay, when you talking about let's get into some messy shit, pour you a drink, all that, yeah, that just didn't sound right.
All right, I apologize.
All right,
Pause.
Diddy,
No,
relax.
no baby oil. No baby oil.
Fuck.
No baby oil.
Talk about some, I got two king size beds on my basketball court. That's the
Never
most
said that.
insane shit.
Yeah, that was outrageous. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy.
And whatever the fuck.
Usher,
and
Kevin Hart,
be on.
all them niggas was in that
That's
bed.
some weird shit, dog.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Talking about some butt naked basketball and shit.
All right, do you want to get to Cam and Mace?
Yeah. I mean,
Cam and Jim, or do you want to get to the
which one with my boy and LeBron?
or Drake and Brian?
It's either one because they both messy.
That's why I said it's a messy situation both
messy.
ways. That's why I said you
Niggas
got
losing a lot of points right now.
You got to kind of pour you up the
Niggas
drink,
is
bro.
losing a lot
Because
of
now we
points.
need to talk about bro code. We need to talk about this.
Across the board, niggas is
It's
losing
a lot of
points.
bro code that was disrespected in this process, bro. And I kind of got to get
And
to it.
and it all just don't fall on solely on Drake either.
And it all don't just solely fall on Cam.
Like
Jim out of pocket a little bit.
Kendrick, Cam, Drake, LeBron, a lot of niggas, Future and Metro.
It's a lot of bro. Come on now.
Ross, everybody, 50 Cent, a lot of bro code shit that got thrown over the fence, bro. Like he shall not saw his mans when doing dirt with him. Like
All right, so let's start with Drake and Brian. Bro code. Has Aubrey broke
I don't
it?
give a fuck how many times we done hung out in Miami. I don't give a fuck how many times we done hung out after hours in Toronto, my nigga. Y'all niggas can't keep bringing them niggas wives, dog. Flat out.
Let me look off in the stars. Hold on.
Okay, fuck.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Fuck the castle up. Though.
Listen, let me tell you why Arbs is wrong.
And Brian,
Even if
for jumping sides like that, you should just stuck to your guns. Curry stuck to his guns.
You listen.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it, but you know what I'm saying? Shit.
All right.
Everybody jumping fence and shit, so he coming out just swinging on everybody.
Let Dmarks know when y'all ready for Dmarks to rock, cause I got a lot to say.
He dead ass wrong. Flat out. He dead ass wrong.
All right, start point one. Follow me. Right? Arbs, you wrong. Let me tell you why. As an American, and I understand you Canadian, so you might not understand this real American shit. If I did some shit around you, gang, and I trusted you,
don't go repeating that shit.
You don't ever in your fucking life go repeat it around nobody, gang. Let me explain something to you.
And on top of that, y'all know how dirty that motherfucker divorce game is?
Fuck all that. You see, you going too far.
No, I'm for real.
I understand that, but you going too far.
And we in Los Angeles, they take.
Well, I think they. Well, Brian will move her ass back to Ohio
in a heartbeat.
All right, let
the Men in Black button on our ass.
Let's just really start with Arbs.
But Savannah ain't stupid.
Let's start with Aubrey, right? You can't even allege to this type shit. Like, you gotta understand, you gotta be a solid nigga regardless. I don't care what fool shit you think Brian did. I don't care. You a solid individual. The best thing you can do is be a solid individual. The day you wham and go crazy and do some gunner ass shit and allege, throw out some allegations, it fuck up what Brian got going on. It fuck up what Brian got going on.
That's like a 90s artist coming out saying something about Michael Jordan.
You gonna be wrong immediately. You just gotta chill out.
You gonna be wrong immediately.
Hear me out. You just gotta chill out, right? Secondly, Brian, talk to me, gang. Right? You big bro. I guess as far as age, you would be considered big bro. But let me explain something to you. You hanging around a Canadian that don't got sauce. If you did what is alleged to you,
ain't got no sauce either.
You heard? You ain't sauce. Jay ain't never like some things you just gotta know how to duck, nigga. Let me keep it a buck with you. You my boy. Let me keep it a buck with you. What I'm telling you is sometimes you gotta know how to duck the smoke, gang. And you got enough pay to go get you a crib to do some side shit in Toronto if that's what you want. You heard? You gotta learn. I learned this from my uncle. R.I.P. my uncle, bro. God bless the dead, man. I swear to God, man. That nigga told me if you ever want to do anything.
I don't think athletes and musicians don't work.
Listen, God bless the dead. My uncle told me if you want to do anything, nigga, do it by yourself.
Athletes and musicians don't work.
They never have, never will, never can.
They always getting into some shit.
You want me to tell you why? Because it's always about the attention, bro.
Like James Harden went to go hang out with Lil Baby and came into the.
Well, they became best friends.
Yeah, but he had to slow down because nigga he came into the 2 seasons back to back out of shape. Nigga, like, LeBron is a ball player. They plays outside of what they do exactly. Like,
but listen.
Come on.
Let me explain something to you. Hold on. Let me explain something to you.
Fly basketball players.
It don't matter about that. It's only a handful of fly football players, nigga. It's only a handful of fly athletes in any sport that you telling me about, right? But let me tell you why I say that you gotta relax, because that money still do what it do. Always. When I walk in the club, Bam Adebayo, and there's no shade to Bam Adebayo, but Bam Adebayo getting all the bitches in the club because they know who Bam Adebayo is. They know that nigga got a $60 million contract.
And he can flood this flow right now.
Listen, he could take this motherfucker up if he want to right now.
Flood the flow if he wanted to, nigga.
Come on, these basketball players understand.
They do that shit though.
And you rappers Listen, you rappers are drug dealers, y'all street niggas, so y'all understand the ebbs and flows, nigga. I'll let you go crazy, throw your little money that you gonna throw, but I got paid to be here. Yeah. You just here, I got paid to be here, so I'm gonna throw the show money.
You doing a after work release type shit.
You feel me? But I got paid to be here, so I'm gonna throw a couple dollars off the show money. Yep. They paid me 50 bands to be here, so I throw 10.
Matter of fact, the little chicken heads that you saw when you walked in, I know them hoes. Hey, swoop, come on through.
I'm gonna give them 5. I'm gonna throw 10, but they gonna give me the other 5 back. No. Listen, no. We gonna throw the show money. No. Listen, we gonna throw the show money, but I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna throw 20. Y'all give me 10 back. No, listen. No, I'm gonna throw 20. I'm gonna throw 20 of the show. No. I'm gonna throw 20 of the show money. Y'all give me 10 back, and we go on like that. That's why y'all my little yada means. Let me
get a rookie.
Listen, but you gotta understand, it's a business deal.
Let me get a rookie on game night and he just dropped 30.
Come on.
Boy.
You don't understand the flows, ebbs and flows.
He about to black the club out.
All right, boom. All right, we did Brian and Drake.
Devin Booker gonna be here for the game?
He might be.
That's a real Detroit nigga.
Dev ain't really a Detroit nigga yet.
He want to be a Detroit nigga so bad. He showed all the functions of Detroit gear and shit.
He did. I still don't believe in Dev though. That Detroit shit, it's a different level, bro. You just can't put a hat on.
What you think they gotta sell their soul to get Devin Booker? You don't think we gotta sell our soul to get Devin Booker?
We could trade Jaden Ivey straight up.
Ooh.
Young. Dev a little older.
So
they both injury prone. So if you go on with the injury state.
So they basically be able to re-levy their contracts and put them in a play-in situation over on the West Coast. And then that'll put us in a playoff situation here.
No, we would be considered in a play-in situation. They would be considered the playoff situation. What? It would be vice versa. They still got Kevin Durant. We still got a point guard that could potentially go out for 60 or 70 games. He still haven't even had his. He still got to play 82 games. Like y'all, yeah. He still got to play 82 games. We good, and we good right now. We still in the 9th seed, but you got to still. It's team.
Devin Booker combination would be nice.
But is Devin able to take care of the games when K sit on the sideline?
With a solid back.
With a solid period.
With a solid front, yeah.
Period. With a solid, is he able to take over the team and be the guy why K sit on the sideline for maybe 6 to 8 games?
As far as him being on the East, yeah.
10. I mean, that's yet to see.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's get to
it. Let them go in on the hot night in Atlanta. Yeah.
Who? What was the other one? I had. Oh, Cam Mace. Let's get to it. So, I mean, Cam Jim.
Do you really believe that Jim not from
Harlem?
Yeah.
No, he not.
There you go.
He not. We don't got to do this. Do we really have to do this?
Hey, some people was really advocating for his ass.
Do we really have to do this?
I know the tapes.
I'm a Jim Jones fan.
I know the tapes.
Not a fan. Let me take this back. I'm a Jim Jones advocate. Reason I say I'm a Jim Jones advocate because I'm a Dipset fan, right? Like I'm more of a Cam fan than I am a Jim fan. Cameron to me. That's just me. That's just me. A lot of people probably won't agree with that. A lot of people will pick Joel's. A lot of people will pick Jim. A lot of people will probably pick Freaky. Like I don't know. I'm just telling you between if you pick in the group start. Like, I understood what it was. Cam was the guy. You know what I'm saying? And I understood what Cam was like. So if you talking Cam and Jim, right? My perspective. 2 things. It gives me vibes of what we dealing with right now that we're trying to, I think as tied to the game, we're trying to amend, right? All right. A lot of people don't understand what I'm saying, but you understand what I'm saying, right? And that's what Cam and Jim is to me right now, right? It's like, you say what you said, and you said what you said, and it's like, I don't really care too much. Y'all been saying the same thing for years. True. When does this end? It don't. But it should. And y'all don't have to be this way.
They've been going back and forth for how long?
But it's like every 4 or 5 years, if you're talking Cam and Jim. It's like Jim getting ready to drop a song or an album or something, and he run and do that. Yeah. And it's like, Justin LaBoy, you should even understood that. So when Justin LaBoy said like, Jim, you don't really be saying shit. Nigga, did you hear the Funk Flex interview where the nigga cried? Did you hear that? Then you obviously didn't hear that. If you can walk around and say Jim never said nothing. Cam, listen, pause. Cam was in a robe sitting at his table fucking sponsoring Pepsi at the time. The nigga did a Pepsi commercial while he was talking about the situation with Jim. I'm just being honest. It's out for 7 years. This shit happened already. People was like, oh, these niggas is tripping and dips. No, nigga, this shit been happening. We got to stop this, bro. If you not from that era, we understand that you don't understand it. And you think this is new beef or new media. It's not. It's old shit. I knew about Cam and Jim getting into it with BMF. Blue Ben said that shit. I knew about Jim not really being from Harlem, being from the Bronx. Like, I understand your grandma is from 100. All right. A lot of people will say this. So, Jim being from Harlem is equate to Puritan niggas saying that they from the Bronx. If you actually live on like Puritan, dependent, like it's so sequential to the situation, it's dependent on what side of the street you stay on. Is that minimal of a It's literally about what side of the street you stay on. It is that minimal. Are you the Bronx or are you Finkel? You get what I'm saying? Minimal of a fucking difference. So what I'm saying is when it comes to Jim, it's like, yeah, your grandma stayed in Harlem. She did. You didn't live there. You migrated over. You visited. Yeah. Your grand and I'm only going off of what Cam said because I wasn't there. I don't know what you. But from Cam's perspective, he said. Mace dropped the receipts. From Cam's perspective, Cam said, you invited them to your house.
Yes. You had a free crib.
Because your grandma died.
Yeah, she passed away. You had a free
God
crib.
bless the dead. Yeah. That sounds like a fan to me, too.
You became the party house.
I know a lot of niggas that became the party house because they had a little more.
People was gone all the time. Shit, I was the party house for a second. Like, people was gone all the time. Shit, hey, nigga, come on, it was chill at Corey shit. But I wasn't no fan. Like, nigga, I was friends with niggas. It just happened to be. My shit just turned into the party shit. Like,
but the way he described it.
Yeah, like, nigga, you was begging niggas like, come to my house, come to my house, come to my house.
And even if that is the case and you had to stand on, come to my house. Yeah. If that got you to where you are.
We literally was just sitting at my crib one day and we looked around like, ain't no adult supervision came through this bitch. No, in hours. Like, let's take advantage of this.
And listen, I've been seeing this about Cam and Jim. He called him Jomo, but I don't want to call him Jomo. I call him Jim. I've been seeing this about Jim and Cam. So the best person I felt in this situation was Mace. The popcorn situation. Yes, we knew Cam was going to say what he said. You called him a dick glazer. You said they was on your dick. So, as a New Yorker, as a person who been to New York in that era, like, I know what that mean. That's like saying, suck my dick. In a New Yorker's version, right? So, saying that is a little different, you know what I'm saying? So, I knew Cam was gonna respond. He was on vacation. We was waiting on what it is. Them niggas, you turned up the pod because niggas been waiting to hear what Cam was gonna say back to you. And when he said it, like, I watched the show just because it is what it is. Like, I watched that show regardless. I don't watch ESPN no more. Like, I would rather watch the homies. Like, I feel like I watch my homies. Like, when I watch It Is What It Is, it's more so of watching the homies. It's not about watching.
Yep, them, Gil, all the like I'd just rather watch that. I don't even tune.
Now, the only thing about Gilly and Wallow that I fucking hate.
Gilly and them, yeah.
The only thing I hate about $1 million worth of game is the ads, bro.
Oh yeah, they gonna add you to death.
Listen, I have YouTube Premium, but y'all ads kill me, bro. It's like, I don't drink vodka, so don't tell me about New Amsterdam. I don't need Roman swipes. Not swiping my ding dong to get hard. Like, a lot of y'all ads just
Hit and miss.
and I could just 15 seconds through. Yeah, all right. All right, shout out to the 10 in the chat. I didn't even know y'all was all listening to us like that. That's crazy. All right, so perspective.
In that corner, whoa.
Hey, she was twerking some more. Listen, so that's my perspective on Cam and Jim, right? Like, I just want to get that out because I think a lot of people look at what they went through as new media, and it's not. If you want to go, listen, Cam got a fucking video out where he said the exact same things he said on It Is What It Is at a fucking table in a fucking Versace robe at the end of the table, and he broke it down. Jaja, all those people he named, he broke down why Jim did what he did or Max B. Like he went even further in depth then than he did on the show. Like, the show was the show, so you can't really go that far. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying? All right.
Hey man.
Hey, but shout out to both of them, man. Hey, Jim, I seen the song. I heard the song. Did you hear the diss song? I heard the diss song. I'm reaction real fast. Quick reaction. I'll go first. I think that's something that's gonna only benefit you, Jim. Like, not trying to be
this song, right?
Yeah, like, I think that's only beneficial to you. Cam's not gonna diss you back. I don't think Mace ever gonna diss you back because the fact that you went on there and said that Mace taught you how to rap, that's the part that
you
lose. Like, you lose
holes all in your shit.
Yeah, you lose every time. I'm sorry, you lose at that point.
You on the river with a boat with holes in it, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of like you floating without a sail. It's like you just don't win there. And listen, and it's fly that you did that, Capo, listen. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Cause I would never get balling. And listen, it's a lot of people that popped up since you said what you said, cause people talk about stack bundles. You know what I'm saying? People talk about Jaja. Like, people talk about a lot of these people that was in Bird Gang and how they feel about Jim. You know what I'm saying? So I think you got to go piece it up with a lot of people. Now, what was funny about the whole situation? Didn't know he tried to press Mano, and that's why they became lobby boys, because Mano, like, nigga, who you talking to? Didn't know that. That's new information. Hey, shout out to the Aquarius, because Cam don't give a fuck. He was like, yeah, nigga, you piece it up with everybody that really don't give a fuck about what you thinking about. You know what I'm saying? That don't got love for you, like, that'll beat you the fuck up. And Jim,
it's not looking good.
It's not looking. Your track record does not look good when it comes to that point. Cam was in his bag. Yeah. All right. Let's move forward. Enough with Cam and Jim. So I do want to do this. Give me a bold prediction for 2025. We didn't do this at the beginning of the year because we did have a pod at the beginning of the year. But I kind of thought about this, and it was like, all right, I want to hear Bree was supposed to be here, but whatever.
A bold prediction, far ass.
Whatever you think can happen in 2025. You got 12 months. It's still in January. So.
Oh, man. I think we go to war this year.
Okay, bold prediction, war. I don't think that's bold. I think that's kind of already set up, but I'm with you.
I think we finally go. It is what it is.
Bold prediction for us, we become the #1 podcast in Detroit.
I don't think that's bold either.
I think that's very bold.
No,
Let me tell you
it's
why.
very plausible. Yeah, like
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay,
Like,
okay, visionary. Give me some details. What do you mean by another pandemic but different?
war? That it's about to be They about to try to flip this bitch.
So tied to the game being the number one podcast in the pandemic, that's gonna be tough. I don't like
Everybody about to
that.
be back in the crib.
So y'all gonna come over for the pod?
You have to.
Ain't got that shit else to do. Go number one in the pod in the pandemic.
It's gonna be a fucked up pandemic and it's gonna be wartime.
Do you think they gonna give y'all the $200 like they did last time?
They don't have to. They gonna have
Why?
to. They gotta just do some type of surplus. It's gonna be a worldwide thing. It's not gonna be like just a American based thing. It's gonna be a worldwide thing. So they're gonna roll out surplus packages and everything. And then with that happening, Mr. Man gonna pull all of the forces out of these countries. And when the lockdown happened, what's it gonna be? Your shit against my shit. I promise.
I might swerve in that corner.
I promise you. Then they talking about what's the name? I do have another bold prediction.
Come on.
I think they might fuck around and just let my man's buy TikTok to keep that shit going.
Who?
Musk.
You think they gonna sell it to Elon?
That or what's the name?
Or Zuckerberg? Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Them things
They
are-
gonna figure out some way to keep this TikTok shit going.
For sure. First AI sexual harassment lawsuit. Wait, don't. I almost threw this shit at the camera. Don't be too far ahead of my shit, bro. This why your punk ass need to come on a Wednesday, because that's the only time this nigga show up. So I can't have my conspiracy theories when I need to have my conspiracy theories, right? So shut the fuck up.
Gonna go off into the deep end.
All right.
Are we talk? Hey,
Back
Stoney.
to the 10.
Hey, Stoney. So
The 10
hey,
back,
Stoney.
baby.
Real quick, Stoney. So you think it's
Shout
gonna
out to the
be?
10.
You think it's gonna be somebody harassing an AI, or you think the AI?
The AI gonna be harassing somebody. Already happened. Wait, what?
Yes.
Dude, hey, yo.
I think I think this might have been already.
Hey, yo.
Niggas is out here wilding with the AI right now, though.
All right. Wait. Y'all moving too fast, bro. The pod moving too fast. Y'all got the pod moving entirely too fast. This is why I'm gonna stop doing lives. In 2026, I'm not doing no more
I think
lives.
it's gonna be a weird nigga that create a fake motherfucker.
Let me explain something to you. Hold on.
Harass a bitch.
Hey, attention. PSA. In 2026. Hey, listen. In 2020. I can't even fucking say this
I'm
shit.
filing a lawsuit. this nigga,
The robot bitch.
the robot is gonna be like, hold on, this nigga's a little.
All right, look. Hear me out. In
I
2026,
want to be in your robotic ass.
I'm about to start doing pre-recorded pod.
What do you mean, sir? I'm only a 1-year-old AI. I do not consent. Nigga gonna be trying to be AI in real life, dog.
Hey, yo, bro, stop.
He
Chill
gonna
out.
Crash out.
Hey,
The bitch
Cap,
told
ain't
me
nobody
to
trying to hear that. Visionary, I'm dead ass. Listen, in 2026, since y'all don't never let me get my stuff off and y'all be over talking my topics, bro, I'm going pre-recorded. Cause y'all got me fucked up, bro. I be trying to get my shit together and I be trying to say what I want to say, but here a nigga like Stoney James come. Somebody gonna sexually harass an AI. Nigga, I'm getting to AI in a minute. Give me a second. Let me finish the topics. But anyway, all right. Cause Tron called me. But since
Jonathan, you haven't came out of the room with that prototype in about 3 weeks. That motherfucking prototype, that motherfucker hanging off for dear life.
hit that like, bro. Hit the like one time for AI.
The gears out there.
If you believe in AI, hit the like one time. AI, hit the like for artificial intelligence, nigga. Hit that like. If you believe AI will be here in the next 5 years, just hit that like button one time for us. One time. Hit the like. All right, how long do you think it will take before AI take over completely?
It's gonna be a while.
What's a while? Since you niggas filing sexual
We won't-
harassment
we-
suits and shit.
We won't be alive for it.
You think so?
Yeah, we won't be alive for it.
Where it's just like complete.
Yeah, we won't be alive.
So you think like Juice will be alive?
We talking about like some cyberpunk type shit.
Like yeah.
So we're talking about 2080, 2085 type shit.
Like couple.
Yeah, some generations. We got some generations because first and foremost,
So my son might not even. My sons might not
because
even.
you gotta have a society that's gotta buy into the body implants and all of that shit, and having your house fully integrated with
AI.
something that's always listening to you and figuring you out and shit like that is basically in control of your life. A lot of people aren't gonna. It's gonna take some time for that. They gotta run some tests and prototypes and shit like that. And then motherfuckers gotta see.
I don't think it's gonna take that long.
Cyborgs and all that.
I don't think
shit.
that's gonna take that long.
Right?
We already seen cyborgs. We already seen motherfuckers as regular humans at football games.
Yeah,
I give you 2035, 2040. I'm 40 years ahead of you.
You said 20. So you said
I'm 40 years ahead of you.
you said 20-something years from now.
Yes.
20-something years from now.
My kid will be able to have a fucking robot do everything that they need him to do. They gonna be the robot nannies. We gonna have robot nannies. I'm just being honest.
But
I ain't saying we jets and flying. I'm not saying the cars is flying and hovering and all that type of shit. But I'm saying niggas got nannies where it's like autistic kids.
you ever played a game called Detroit Too Human?
No.
Just play that.
Why?
That's the ideal future of what the world could be, as far as with artificial intelligence and robots walking around and in service of humans and all that shit.
That's cool, but what I'm telling you is I got 2035, 2040 before. Bro, they already got McDonald's off the order menu already. They only got to hire the cooks. They don't even need cashiers no more.
I get that.
In a minute, they're going to be... You going to have to pay with your skin.
That's what I'm saying.
That's 2040.
The entire world is not going to be in agreement with that. You want a chip in your fucking arm?
I don't. But guess what? But guess what? In 2040, I'm going to be 60-something. They ain't going to give a fuck about
Y'all
me.
Y'all niggas ain't watch Doom.
Listen.
That's how I know.
They not going to give a fuck about me. They going to be putting chips in the kids.
Y'all niggas ain't watch Doom.
My oldest kid going to have a kid. They going to chip his ass.
Watch Doom. Watch Doom.
All right, let me tell you about the new TV show on Netflix I've been watching.
Watch that shit get banned.
That's cool. I don't know how to say this.
Yeah, it's not fucking with that AI.
Matter of fact, you good at English, right? Very good, right? All right. Primeval. What is the word? Primeval.
Are you saying primeval?
Yeah. Yep. I knew it. I ain't stupid. I'm not stupid. The best English niggas couldn't give me the answer.
Primeval.
No, Primeval. What is the name of it? What is that? What does that say? Word.
Because I want to say prime, but it's not something that's
Primaville. Yeah. Different. Nigga showed up at 8:30. Different.
I'm gonna call you when I get done on this podcast.
Different, boy. I love my best friend. What? I was about to say your jacket sweet as hell. All right.
primitive. So yes, primitively. So that'll be Primville.
Primville. American Primville.
Yeah.
All right. That is what I've been watching on Netflix. 6 episodes. Because they look better. You actually a hater.
That's some violence, right?
Yeah. That's hated. That's hate. Early. How you doing? You all right?
You're talking shit. Hold on.
Right. She came in with hate. I never even knew she was.
got going on?
I'm glad her mic down. They didn't even hear her hate. That's crazy. Hello. How are you? How you doing?
Cold.
Late as always.
Very cold.
How's your day?
Long and cold.
Long pause and cold.
Pause.
There you go. Talk to me now.
Long, dry day at work. And then it's cold as hell.
Primeval. I knew it.
That's
I knew
what I
that's
said
what they
at
were trying to
first.
say.
It's-
I knew that's what they was trying to say.
Primeval or Primeval?
It's
No,
primeval.
Primeval.
It's
Primeval.
Yeah. It's
Primeval.
It's a show y'all talking about?
Yes, on Netflix. Listen, it's called American Primeval. Right? It's fire as hell. It's based in like
historic times.
yes, it's kind of like
Anything,
when it's like Pilgrim time.
yeah, primitive. It's primitive ages. Yeah.
Wait, is this... Did they, one of they...
Did somebody get kidnapped or some shit like
So
that?
wait,
Boy.
is this...
The whole
Okay,
type
so I
of
think
raid villages
if we
and
talking about the same thing, which I haven't watched it, I seen a little advertisement. Was one of the brothers from... What's the name on her? From the ones that they daddy and parents did something to him, they killed him.
No.
You sure he not on there? Let me look it up.
I don't know. I don't know what you mean.
What is it
But
called?
listen, it's called American.
Primeval.
Yeah. But listen, what I'm telling you is, as that being the show, bro. Listen, it's based on like the fucking like when Thanksgiving first came
Yeah, the
around.
Native American time.
Right. They had the Native Americans who was lit. Them niggas was gangster.
Yep.
Then they had the fucking white Caucasians who was gangster. Wasn't no niggas around.
No.
Still didn't make sense to me, but this show was fire.
You know they're not.
They had the Amish around.
Yeah, you know they're not gonna include us.
They got Taylor Kitzik, however you pronounce his name in there. He a good actor.
Listen,
And Kim Coates.
it was fire.
Wow.
It was fire. I ain't gonna lie. It was only 6 episodes.
You know, some of these actors' names, I never knew their names was what they was.
Stuff.
What?
Surprise!
Look at this. First off, I don't even know how to pronounce that. And he got a lady name.
That nigga say he got a lady. All right. Since you just getting here, let's recap.
Yeah, that's Jai Courtney.
We got to recap real fast. Since your ass just got here,
Like, what? I never knew their names.
let's start with Drake and
British and shit.
who the fuck we say Drake and
What's her name? Brown.
Drake and Brown. How you feel about Drake and Brown? Thoughts?
I think that. Can I just go hard?
Get it off. Get your shit off. We already got it off, but
I
go
think
get your
that
shit
people do not understand wholeheartedly that Drake is a bitch ass nigga that was raised by his white mother, and he was also raised
off.
Catholic.
Raised by a Karen.
Catholic and Jewish.
Yeah,
Nobody cares that his daddy got this thick ass mustache and he from the South.
He from
Nobody
Memphis.
never cared.
Big Memphis.
Nobody never cared.
Big Memphis.
And I think people wholeheartedly do not understand that.
I'm with you.
So it looks surprising, but nothing that nigga do is surprising me because he's a light-skinned bitch ass nigga. And I expect him to be all that who he is. That nigga not getting in the field at all.
Grammars. We always say call them grammars. All right. Since that's how you feel about Drake and Brown,
I've been a fan of him, you know, his whole entire career, but that don't change who the nigga is.
that is true. No, that is true. Can't be mad at that. I'm not too far away from that. I agree with that.
Whether he got a ghostwriter or not, he been his whole career.
Fire emojis. I like that. Fire
So
emojis.
that don't mean nothing. Bro, that nigga not about to throw a punch and take one. He's not.
I can agree with that.
He gonna get on there and rap like he is though. Yeah. First you
the
throwing
That's what I'm supposed to do.
Make a left.
now
street.
first throwing
Cut
LeBron
them
in there.
lights.
You don't anytime a nigga say you let that nigga Terry bone. That throws the fuck out of me.
You let that nigga Terry. That's funny.
You don't get no
All
brownie
right.
points for that.
All right, y'all.
I don't give a
y'all
fuck
don't
what
find that
LeBron
as
did.
funny as I do. Yeah, I'm not mad at y'all.
I don't give a fuck what LeBron did. So what?
True.
That's telling.
That is very much so telling. You let that nigga Terry ball.
You that nigga that niggas did not want to pick up in the pickup game because you was telling. And you was a snitch and they knew that as soon as they do like this, you was gonna tell.
True.
D'Angelo Russell niggas.
Oh, not D'Angelo Russell. That's
Niggas
tough.
is not like
Ain't
I
gangster.
don't know.
Rock and roll,
So
With the phone, like these.
I wasn't. It's just not surprising to me. Like, and I know it sounds racism and colorist, but you are the reason why light skinned niggas be having a bad name.
I can agree. All right,
He's part of it.
he not the total reason,
ain't
but
the captain of the ship.
Right now,
he not the captain, but he definitely the lieutenant.
Right now, he the reason why light
He in the boat. He on the top of it.
Right
He
now,
on the
he's
plane.
the reason why light skinned niggas is down 1,000,000 points.
True. All right, so what we already covered. What we already covered real fast. Just we want to get your thoughts to catch you up. All right, what we covered. Cam and Mace, go ahead. I mean, not Cam and Mace, Cam and Jim. Cam, Jim. Hello?
Go ahead.
Cam and Jim. We already.
Who?
Cameron and Jim Jones.
I think that I hate it.
Why?
For one, I don't know what Jimmy did. I tried to get to it, just haven't. My mom been all over the place, so I've been trying to get to what he said or however. I just don't like it.
Ooh, would you like me to give you the recap?
Yes.
All right. So good at this. Let me tell you. All right, Jim Jones went on your man's podcast. First episode, second episode, whatever the episode was. Your man's Justin LeBoy, right? You know Cook.
Yeah, I know who he is.
All right. So he went on there and Justin LeBoy asked him about the Cam and 50 interview and how they did what they did and blah, blah, blah. Jim basically said them niggas was on his dick and that he started Dipset and he was a lieutenant and blah, blah, blah. He was the woody whoops and woo wop the blams. As an Aquarius, we don't take too kind for niggas saying you started something that you didn't. So, my brother Cam popped out on the first episode of It Is What It Is, back on vacation. Gave him the first 30 minutes. Would you like me to play the first 30 minutes of what he...
I seen what he was saying. I seen how he showed all the clips of him saying Mace
Matter
taught him
of
how to rap.
fact, let's go to the clip.
I seen that.
Mace showed me how to rap.
Yeah, he
Mace
showed six clips.
Bad out there
But
for that
this,
nigga.
like I don't like it because I feel like
It was seeming bad out there for Jim.
I hate niggas that been knowing each other for decades getting into it like that in front of everybody.
Okay, but who's wrong? Let's start with who's wrong. Because Cam didn't bring this up. Cam only addressed what was said.
They both wrong. Jim was wrong first.
Okay, I think Justin LeBoy was being messy. That's where I start with the...
First off, he is messy. He's a light-skinned nigga. That's his platform. Messiness.
And Jim went on there and threw himself under the messy boat.
Yeah.
Not acting like he didn't know that Cam was who Cam was.
But also, niggas got to understand that nigga Cam is not shutting up for nobody.
That's true.
He's not going to take the high road.
You go low,
So,
he's
You
Lord,
go low, he's going to hell.
to death.
So
He going to meet the devil.
maybe this was Jimmy wanted. I don't know.
But then all right, so Jim he posted the song. Boom. The song come out after Cam say what he say. Did you hear the diss song?
No, I don't listen to this songs. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't.
We don't have to worry about it. All
It wasn't
right.
that good.
What else we missed? What else you missed?
I don't listen to this songs.
You didn't miss nothing.
All right, review on Jello song. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. She said she tweaking in it, bitch, and she ready for
I
shit.
know. What?
She still ain't listening.
She ain't listening.
You think I wouldn't listen to that whole song and I done heard the clip 10 million times?
You gotta listen to the song.
Okay, let me say this. Me, whatever you want to acknowledge me as, I do not, it's probably, I'm going to say 17% of the time do I listen to songs that they keep playing clips of everybody's clipping it. Everybody's clipping it. You braiding hair, they clipping it. You posting nails, they clipping it. You posting your son putting his new fit on, they clipping it. 17% of the time, I like Body Yaddy Yaddy. I've never listened to the song. They played it out. Twin,
I'm with you.
Where have you been? I never listened to the song.
Nobody knows me like this.
Never listened to the song.
Yeah.
That's my
Play
shit.
the fuck out of that.
That's my shit.
All them songs that been clipped up 30 million times, I just ain't got it in me to go listen to the song.
I ain't mad at you. All right. So
Now, as far as the song, what I've heard of the song, I mean, the daddy just like, yeah, we need that. Yeah, we gonna get a little bit of that too.
I might swerve.
Yeah, we gonna get some of that too.
Ooh.
Yeah, we need all that. That daddy, he's just,
Smart.
he's what's he's like
Ball, smart.
he's like what's the name? The Kardashian mama.
That's, you know, let me tell you something crazy. Let me tell you something actually crazy. That's the exact statement this nigga just made an hour before you got here. Literally, when I asked him, he said the exact same thing. I'm gonna clip it up. I'm gonna side by side y'all at this point. At this point, I got to side by side y'all.
A lot of the shit be shiesty, but the M's is coming.
I ain't mad at
You
you.
like, well, why would they sign him for that type of? It don't matter. I got 2 NBA players plus whatever the fuck they had already signed Leangelo for that they still probably paying.
And then the nigga probably really cannot rap at all. But on that song he rapping like he's gotta get a lot of something.
And his brothers help him make the song.
Leangelo is credited for performing it. Lonzo is credited for writing it. LaMelo is credited for the beat.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
So
LaMelo was not in the studio.
I told you.
Tapping the stick.
I
He
told
was
you.
not in there like,
His
I'm
daddy
a
said
swerve
we
in the
want all
corner.
that shit.
Woo.
So it don't matter. So guess what? Now we got clauses for this to be played
Everywhere.
in the NBA. we can get this song get played during the playoffs. You know, they playing that during the playoffs, bro.
Big Reese in the chat. What's the deal, gang?
Sony jumped on that purely because of the promotion that shit about to get.
All right.
That's smart.
Another one. So we can catch you up real fast, and then we're
Reese
gonna
in
get to
the
the
chat.
last couple. We're gonna get to this last 3 topics real fast. Crazy name you heard that don't fit somebody that you seen. Like a crazy name you heard. You want me to tell you where I started?
Go ahead.
All right. He said Diamond Mercedes. He said any girl named after a car or any person named after a car or a jewel. Right? So Diamond, Mercedes, Alexis, all that type of shit, right? I'm going to say Donald.
I hate to throw my best friend under the bus. So I have my best friend that I grew up with in the church, and then I have Nene, my best friend that I grew up with in my neighborhood. Her dad name is Willis. Her mom name is Clarissa. They named her Willis.
Yeah.
What did I say?
What
What did I say?
Take a break. I would take a
You
break.
can go get your name changed legally. You don't have to put up with this shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
listen,
I'm gonna take
if
a
you
break.
listen,
I'm going to take a break.
well, listen, Bruce Willis.
That's
And
crazy.
it's a girl that I used to work with. And her mama was like, they gonna know that you your daddy child. And I can't remember her name, but it was like, yeah, we know that's Larry's daughter. You gonna name her Larisha? Like, we know this.
That's like my George Foreman kids.
All of them.
Georgina. Georgiana.
No, all they name is George,
George.
and they got nicknames.
George Jr., George the Third. My man, I'm about to slap the shit out this nigga. Dog.
I used
This nigga got too many punches to the head.
I used to date this guy in high school,
For they
and
mamas to sit there and be like, yeah, it's okay. Well, I mean, I ain't fighting that big ass nigga either.
yeah.
So shit.
I used to date this guy in high school, and his name was Emmanuel, God rest his soul, and his little brother name was Emmanuel too. The daddy was like, "That's my seed, and that's my seed." They came from 2 different bitches. Fuck it.
Emmanuel. That's tough.
Full name.
Manuel and Manny.
You ain't even gonna give a nigga no nickname.
Oh,
You
it's
ain't even-
Manuel and Manny.
I mean,
Yep.
but when they call him in school, they gonna be like Emmanuel.
But they was in a stretch of ages. They wasn't close in age though.
That's how it works. That's some wild ass shit.
What else do we do?
No creativity. There's zero creativity on his end.
Bold prediction for 2025. The bold prediction for 2025.
Bo, oh, well, I don't know. But I think it's very sad that MLK Day is the 20th, and then we gonna get this yellow, orange nigga in that same day.
It's not a bold prediction. But
It's not a prediction. I ain't got one. I just need to say that.
I had to get that off my heart.
I had
I
to.
was thinking like,
Because
okay,
today
that's
at
not
work,
a
when we had our
bold-
meeting before we started work, he was like, they was like, some MLK Day. And he was like,
That's the
my coworker was like, when is MLK Day? And I turned my neck and looked at the nigga like, what you mean? Full black nigga?
full black.
But I couldn't say that, of course. And then somebody was like, Trump get inaugurated that day, don't he? No, he said, what day do Trump get inaugurated? I said, the same day. That's some bullshit. I'm going to be in the house that day.
I'll be at work.
I don't even know what day.
I don't think I worked it.
Hey,
No, I worked
holiday.
it.
What day is it? What day is it? Like a Monday? Or
The
Tuesday?
20th.
I think it's Monday.
Yeah, I'll be at work.
It's right here on the calendar. Inauguration Day, Martin Luther King Day.
That's the dream he wanted.
I guess.
White people, black people,
Am I lying?
can come together
Am I lying?
as one.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I ain't gonna lie. All right, what's rich? What is rich to you? All right,
Well off?
let me.
Financially stable?
I think that rich
Financially
is
stable?
I think that rich is when you don't have a worry in all aspects of life when it comes to your kids, your health, your household, like all of the above. That's what I think rich is.
Well off.
All right,
Like
where I
you
got
literally have no worries of anything. Like all your kids healthy, they all in college, they all got jobs.
Start.
Dre, what's the deal?
So that's what I think.
That's what.
Yeah, just being well off, you know.
All right, I got this
Financially
topic from
secure.
I got this topic from Smith, right? Trump. So Trump popped in. He was like,
And you can
"What's
have a rich
rich?"
spirit.
He was like, "What's rich?" And I was like, "Damn, what is rich?" Right? And I was like, you know me, I'm like, shit, $1 billion is rich. Nigga, you rich as hell. Like you get money,
I look at
And-
you know what? My bad.
No, a
Go
billion
ahead.
is you being a billionaire.
right?
I
But
look
I'm
at
thinking
Boosie
like
and
that's
T.I.
no. Look, I was thinking like, all right, boom, you rich, right? Like $1 billion, you rich. Like I'm getting money. Like it ain't nothing you can
No,
do to
you-
stop
You
me.
still missing the point. $1 billion is a billionaire.
Right?
Your own category.
Right, but I'm getting money. Like I got
you're past rich terms.
right. Well, I'm over rich. All right, over rich. But
I
when
think-
you
when I
ask me
say
what's
rich-
rich,
Yeah, that's
I'm looking at $1 billion. Right. All right. So look, because $1 million can like you can look up on $1 million.
because being a millionaire, they consider you being successful.
Right. Like you can look up on $1 million. Like right now,
They don't even
one
call
of
you
us
rich,
could go
they
in.
just call you successful.
Right, like one of us could go in a studio or anything. Like we could sit right here on the podcast and make $1 million if we just sitting here talking about our opinions.
That's being successful.
Like to most people, they'd be like, "Oh, y'all podcasts make $1 million." Like, all right, that's cool. But if you break this down 5 ways,
Yeah, it's not the same.
it's kind of
Rich.
not the same. If I'm giving everybody an equal share.
They were rich.
Cause I could say, all right, bet, boom. I got 5 co-hosts, but I'm the host. So I'm gonna take 500,000, but I give you 25, give you 25. You feel me? Get him, her. We'll do 25 go around the board. So it's subjective. Well, we all have a different want and wants. So like you may not. True. I can agree with that. But I always say, like, for me, what's rich? Rich is just like y'all said, just being comfortable enough to just be able to comfortably be like, look, I got this.
I can
this
pick up and go wherever I want to.
True, and I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to always be like I'm month to month.
Yeah, I'm not check to check anymore.
I'm well over check to check. Like well over check to check mean like I'm looking at niggas like you still check to check. Like you need a check, like I can give you a
I'm
check.
at the point where when I see something that I want,
I get it.
I-
It don't even, we ain't even got to think about
Just
it.
punch it up.
Yeah, we ain't even got to
Happy
think about it.
birthday.
Yeah, we ain't even got to think about that too many times. Like that's what you want, it's bought. Like we ain't even got to think about that too much. All right, so can a person right? Because this is where the topic came from. Can a person become rich off a 9 to 5?
Yes.
Elaborate.
The question is that just the 9 to 5?
Just the 9 to 5.
Just that, not
Just that.
capitalizing off the 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Just the 9 to 5.
Just the 9 to 5.
It depends on how they work the system, I guess.
It depends on what your 9 to 5 is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It depends on what your 9 to 5 is. It depends on what your bills are. It depends on if you own anything.
I've seen it done at the post office.
Like it's
like rich.
Yes.
yeah, it's highly possible. It depends.
But if you're solely stuck off the 9 to 5, then it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
it can
that was my
happen,
next question.
It's gonna take some time.
It's gonna take some time, but it can happen.
But I've
That
seen it
depends
happen
on
at the post
them,
office.
their savings, what they got going on.
I've seen carriers punch 100,000, no problem. My first male carrier instructor, he been at the post office so goddamn long. Shit.
Right, Reese was rich.
Oh, I got a question for y'all. After these
No,
topics,
go ahead.
do y'all see yourself being at a job like how our people that's above me for 20, 30, 40 years,
yeah, no,
50 years? Do
it's
y'all see?
so
Do y'all see yourself?
No.
Because when I was working at JD, it was the UPS guy, USPS guy. He had been there for like 40 something years, and he was like, yeah, he got a couple more months to retire. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I don't.
That's a reality from they time point, but
I
in
don't.
our day and age,
I don't think I could. I'm gonna say I say the max 10 years. Only reason why I say 10 because I'm gonna keep elevating that company, and then I'm gonna get to where I want, and then I'm gonna let these seeds feed something else I got going on.
That's the day and age that we live in because we want to thrive and get more. Back in their time, getting that big 3 job, getting that factory job, or getting that high end.
What was the topic I missed?
The question is, do you see yourself like our parents and grandparents being at a job for 20, 30, 40 years?
30,
no.
Yeah, like
it's impossible. I'm only gonna say it's impossible, right? Listen.
Thank you. That I was just about. That's why.
No social media has made it. All right, yeah. Listen, I'm only gonna say no because one, I think everybody in this generation has became like impatient. The impatience of I need to make more.
Yes.
So the fact of a person always want to move forward in life and just like, look, I'd rather go get something somewhere else. I'll learn how to do this, take the knowledge that I learned here and just go somewhere else where they'll pay me more money.
We live in a loophole society now.
Yeah, so it's kind of like where our grandparents were satisfied with working every 5 years, getting $1 or $2 raise. I want a $10 raise. Like, don't give me no fucking $2 raise, nigga. If I was making $15, nigga, I want 25 now. Like, that's impossible to tell me something different.
Think about how proud
you be at a
when they say, "Well, shit, I was making $12.50 an hour." What the fuck?
Man. But also you gotta look at it in the process of when they say that type of shit. You gotta look at it and be like, "Grandma, well, rent was fucking $400 for you."
Exactly.
The world costs
rent right now is the average rent is fucking, and I'm just talking about for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Average is $1,200 or more.
12 to 1,300, right? That's average. But I'm just telling you, don't fuck around and have some care about yourself and be like, I want to live here.
Surrounded by,
don't fuck around and everything be updated.
Yeah,
Come on, now I'm at 15.
Easy.
You feel me? And
that's
I'm
for
just
one
talking about.
bedroom.
I'm just talking about.
And half a damn bathroom.
No, listen. I'm just talking about my
Not even
rent.
a full bathroom.
No, listen. I'm just talking about my rent. I ain't even tell you what my fucking my fucking lights cost. Or what my car, whatever I got. Well, shit, I need the internet because, nigga, my job is now, 90% of my job is at home. So I got to make sure I got the internet or I got to go somewhere where I can get the internet. It's a constant revolving door. Like, I always got to make some type of form of cheese.
And that too. Like,
a lot of jobs have people choosing from. But, like, I always look at it like a lot of people just got to look at it like our jobs are kind of looking at us like, look, nigga, you got to go do something else. Like, you gotta make something else. Like, you gotta make something of it. And yes, a lot of people jobs can be comfortable where you at $25, $27 an hour and you like, look, I can kind of rock this for a minute until the economy maybe go up another $3-4. You feel me? I'm comfortable here. Now I'm at the above mark, but I ain't too far from you.
Exactly.
Like I got an extra 100 or 2 out my check. You feel me? Cause I still gotta work the 40 to 80 hours that I'm working. You feel me? If I don't work every hour, nigga, then I don't get the extra 100 or 2. I got just enough to make my bills meet.
Of course.
You feel me? But you on the understanding is when you make your 80, I understand you flat after your 80. Or maybe you might have an extra
Ray
50, 75. Ray, what's the deal?
So
like, you feel me? Your extra 75 or 50, but I got an extra 100. That's
this
it.
is what it is now. There's no way that you're gonna have our generation and a generation that's that's coming up under us sit at a job for 15, 20 years, and I'm looking at Mr. Beast throw millions of dollars out of the window. I'm watching niggas sit there
Let me
play
tell y'all how
Madden
real
and
life
2K
get.
all day. I'm
wanna hear
watching
how-
TikTokers make
Y'all want to hear how real life is getting?
Life is moving at a
Y'all wanna
extremely
hear it?
fast
Just
pace.
give me this 1 second. Listen, I'm with you with the Mr. Beast thing, right? But I'm not gonna sit here. Let me say, I'm not gonna sit here and watch Miss Rita be comfortable with sitting in her same position. I'm in here at $15 and she make 20.
Yeah.
But ma'am, I'm doing your job.
Yeah.
So I want the 20 now.
Yeah.
You feel me? I deserve the dub. You got to get out the way.
Yeah. And then
Miss
that's
Rita,
why-
I understand
that's
you
why
at
I
your
like-
39th year, but 40 ain't gonna be for you.
And that's why I respect
obviously
the-
you need to retire today.
I like the grandfather and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I respect the new
get to
day
your
and
point.
age companies that will, that don't do it's us or your family. I respect the new age companies. It's like, hey, if you need time off, take it. We'll help. We'll pay. We do this. See, yeah, like you can't discuss pay at work.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You'll
a
fuck
fact,
around-
though.
You'll fuck around and be talking to somebody that's making more than you, only been there a year.
And you'll be and they'll fuck around and say that, like, nigga, I make 24, you make 17. You be like, wait, hold on.
Like,
Fuck you mean you make what, nigga? And I do way more than nigga. Hey, big dog.
Exactly.
How he make 24? I make 17,
but see,
nigga.
at the post office, they be doing that shit though. They don't give a fuck. They'll flex. The motherfuckers that's been there 30-something years.
You right, Reese. I did, but I didn't know that the other number was available.
This how quick life changing. To whom it may concern, this message is to inform you that your access to my child's name, Henry Ford My Chart patient portal account will change soon when they become 14 years old. Under the state and federal law, there are certain types of medical information that parents or guardians, proxies, that's what I am, of the patients ages 14 through 17 may not review without permission of the minor patient. When my child turns 14, they will need to sign up for their own MyChart account. Once they have their own account, they will be able to connect to video visits and see their record in MyChart. To sign up for MyChart, please call.
The child is
Proxy
no longer the
access
child.
changing. That's in bold letters. Proxy access is changing. Listen here, I'm gonna be on that motherfucking MyChart. It's gonna be on my phone.
Never agree to what they offer. Stand up for yourself. Listen. At the end of the day, that's the best thing that you can do.
Child is here, y'all. Like,
Listen,
kids are no longer what we consider a kid anymore.
but even if then they are what we consider kids, the difference is, and what I keep trying to explain to people is, our kids are making the money that we set forth for them to be able to make. When we got on the internet and started coding, doing Black Planet and shit like that, nigga, that was instilled in our brain. Yeah. So when I fucked something and I had a kid, my kid came out and knew how to work a tablet because they ready to take pictures and record and do shit that their generation is going to do. Just the way we was ahead of our parents, our kids are ahead of us, and they know something that we don't. We just as much as our parents held us back, we as parents try to hold our kids back instead of golfing in what they got going on. You feel me? Cam called me and asked me for a fucking nigga. Yes, nigga, here, do this. Because I don't know what you want to do. Like, you asked me to play ball, but then you say you want to do this. Well, which one are you going to take serious? I'm going to give you 2 opportunities. I'm going to give you an opportunity to do this, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to do that. When I find out which one you want to do seriously, I'm cutting the other one off. We not even going to pretend like this is you. That ain't you, gang. That's not you. If ball ain't what you want to do, dad play ball. If your little brother grow up and say, Dad, I'm functional enough to play ball. I want to play ball. Here go a ball, gang. Show me what you can do with it.
I ain't gonna lie. It's funny you just said that. It's not funny, but I can see Juice. They reading off the play, and he go out there and zone the fuck out.
If that's his calling,
like, real spill.
No, listen. If that's my son calling, if he the next Bobby Boucher, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got going on, gang. But if that's what you got, and that's your calling.
Remember Bobby Boucher came and won a ball game?
Hey, look, if he pull up and win a fucking little league, listen, he gonna be him. That whatever you got going on. If my son say, Dad, that ain't for me. I don't want to do what you did. I wasn't a swimmer. My father was a fucking swimmer. Like, league, national, college type nigga. Swimmer, Speedo, high school, pitcher. He in the yearbook in his Speedo. Nigga, no, not me. Dmarks, pads on. Football. Real iconic sport. And there's no shade to my pops. That's just what you did. But it's just a different thing. Like, I played this sport. You did that. Yeah, we had that type of... I can always... Like, one thing my auntie showed me before... Like, God bless the dead. My auntie Lynette, she died. The one thing they did was my auntie and my dad got in the pool and they showed me why they were who they were. Like, they showed me this. Like, they jumped in the pool and was like, nigga, we at 35 can go at it. Like, me and him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I got friends. Like, shout out to my dog, Donovan, Devin, my dog, E-Dub. Like, these niggas they lifeguards. Like, that, no matter what job they ever don't want to have, they can go be lifeguards because they grew up swimmers. That's something they grew up. They can never forget that. Like, they can go be lifeguards for the remainder of their life. That's just something they got. And
you be born a natural fighter.
You feel me? And you can just teach boxing. Niggas will pay you that. You know how many people offer me money to like literally coach their kid for this shit, for football? And I'd be like, bro, your kid don't got it in him. Like, why would you pay me? They'd be like, no, my son want to play ball. I'd be like, but your son don't. He digging in the dirt. I watched him.
One of my old coworkers, he don't work there no more, but he pretty much, his job before he came to my job was he was a coach, and people was paying him to coach their kids. And I'd be like, how many kids did you get paid for and they was trash? And he said a lot. Pretty much all of them.
A lot.
You want me to tell you why? Because
people put their kids in stuff that they want them in. They don't think to say, well, Johnny, I know you love to play the flute, but we're going to put you in.
Is a conversation with you.
Johnny, I know you love to play the flute, but we're going to put you in soccer,
you want me
okay?
to tell you what it take? It take the person that you know being as athletic as you think, and you having a boy. You think, I'm as a mom, I love sports, so my kid gonna love sports. Not knowing the person that you mix with like fucking anime and drawing. Mm-hmm. That's what he like to do. You feel me? Yeah, you like sports, but you never played a sport in your life.
I just said
your kid is a fucking drawer, and you want him to come out here and fucking get tackled. Like, that don't even match. Like,
I was never wasting my money and time and energy putting my kids in shit that I wanted them in.
Bro, listen. I've watched kids not make it out the workout. Babe, do you hear me? Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking about throw up and be like, Mom, I want to go home. I just threw up. No, I literally just threw up. They ain't do nothing but do a down and back. That's how out of shape that kid is. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I'm never a down and back, bro. They at the garbage can like,
nigga, like, you ain't get no Gatorade in them yet.
You ain't even drunk no water, big dog. What are you throwing?
What are you throwing in your
listen, that was the gummy bears you ate before you came here. That was the Oreos you ate before you came here. The cereal, the milk, all that shit you mixed up. You didn't think, and now your mama
and your body touched your toes one time, and now
you ready to throw everything you done ate for the day up.
Yes.
I'm talking about you done did a couple stretches, ran one down and back, literally at full speed. You ready to throw up?
Your body instantly will react.
It's like, no, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like you used to playing 2K at this time of day. What are you doing?
You can't wrap your body.
That just show you ain't active at all because, bro, kids be jumping and flipping off all type of shit. You ain't even doing none of that.
That's a short burst.
You ain't doing that.
That's a short burst. To do it for a prolonged periods of time.
Yeah, but if you an active kid, you can be an active kid and still not go outside and shoot hoops at all. You could be that kid in the house that's running around and jumping every day and jumping over shit and building forts and breaking arms and shit because you in the house ripping and running, but you never play sports and you might be okay though. But if you sitting like this all day,
but listen, you could be that kid that could go outside and it's just natural to you, and you'd be like, yeah, I could hoop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never picked up a basketball, but I could shoot. You feel me? It's just natural. Like, it's in your DNA to be an athlete, right? But at some point, it's going to catch up with you.
Season. Most are tennis session. Don't wait till the spring to put the pads on.
That's a fact, though. Mm-hmm. You want me to tell you why? Because when you put listen, everybody look at me like, oh, you play ball, so you just gonna... No, listen. If your kid play football, let me explain something to most boy moms, boy dads. You have to understand, your kid is putting on equipment. Guess what this equipment does?
It weighs.
It weighs down.
One, it weighs a certain amount of pounds onto your kid.
And it's not meant to be loose. It's meant to be a little snug.
Now, what you have to understand is, today is degrees, 91 degrees, right? But once he put this equipment on, it go from 91
to 105
to 100.
Quick.
9 extra degrees. You know why? Because he has a helmet on. Yep. You ever put a hat on in the summertime? You know what it does to your fucking head?
You cooking.
And that's just a cloth hat. Think about putting on a fucking helmet. All right, you have to understand why kids panic when they get tackled and they lose their breath when they got shoulder pads on. Because they don't understand that why I can't move my body because it's so content. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stupid. It's an extra 9 degrees on you. So you have to work out to this point. That's why they do spring training. And parents think that their kids can show up in the fucking summer and be great.
Like
no.
I mean, it's definitely a different time. But as kids, we played out in every type of weather.
We did.
Every type of weather. Wanna know why? Because the niggas that was light skinned, they was caramel when they went back to school. And the niggas that was caramel, they was damn near chocolate. And the chocolate niggas was black.
Black as fuck.
Because we was outside all summer.
Working.
Literally.
Niggas was outside hooping. Like I told niggas
the whole summer.
Listen, I told niggas I be riding down the streets and everybody be like, man, you gotta go to the parks.
Because if you keep going in and out, you can't go back outside. So you stayed out the whole day.
And that's what parents don't have to these days. Let me explain. This is my thought. I don't know why I feel like this way, but I just
we ain't got no in and out policy in my shit.
Listen,
go out there, have fun.
When you walk outside, right? As a kid, my grandma used to tell me, be home before the street lights. My mom used to tell me, be home for the street lights. And I could be outside. I'm talking about dropping 30. In my mind, I'm dropping 30. We only going to 21, but I'm outside dropping 30. Soon as that motherfucker said, did, and that light popped on,
yep.
I'm on the porch.
Soon as that bitch get the flip.
Cause Kim in the blinds like these. And she hear my voice, she like, all right. I'm like, Ma, can I go hoop? Can I finish playing basketball right here in front of the house? She like, all right, as long as I can see you. When I pop this blind, I better be able to see your ass. Cool. Kids today.
And you had to be smart. If you couldn't make it to the crib, you had to make sure you had somebody's shit.
Listen, kids today don't even have that advantage. One, parents today don't believe other parents. So you don't allow your kid to go outside. Yep. That was one thing that our parents agreed with people. It didn't matter. You was proven guilty. You was guilty until proven innocent. That was a real thing when I was growing up. You was guilty.
Look though, because why would Miss Shirley lie on you? You tell me that.
You hear me? But nowadays, why would my kid lie to me?
Exactly.
And Miss Shirley, I just saw your fucking kid jumping off the fence. He almost died.
Thank you.
Listen.
Make it to somebody.
First off,
you hear me?
The part of it, I'm gonna go back to this. The part of let's go back to this.
That's all you heard at the end of the nigga.
These parents do not. I mean, at the end of the day, these parents do not believe in their child having fear in them. All these parents say, "I don't want my child to fear me." That's why they acting a fool. Cause they not thinking.
Fear me.
They not thinking.
Fear me.
I was at
Cam hit a 3-step on me. That nigga thought that nigga was James Harden. Nigga, he did some shit. That nigga, man, that nigga was like.
I was at.
You hear me? I was like, yeah, smart man.
I was at Malaya's school when she was in 7th grade, and there was a little girl in the office.
Smart man.
And she was like, he was like, well, I'm just gonna have to call your mom. Please don't, please. She's hyperventilating. He said, I'm gonna have to because you got yourself involved in something that had nothing to do with you. She about to pass out.
Smart.
Because she knew damn well. But something tweaked and made her do something she wasn't supposed to, but she was terrified. Y'all kids don't care. Okay, call my mama. I don't care. This is their energy.
I'm not gonna lie though. Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want. It's not even that the word should be fear. Your child does not care that they're going to get in trouble.
That's because when that parent is called, they like, all right, I'll be there. And then they get up there, and as soon as they be like, what the fuck was you doing? And then the kid make up a dumbass story. Yeah. They like, no, my kid was right. Why you? And you like, wait, what?
I don't
listen. The clock didn't break itself. Like, the clock didn't just fall off the wall, stupid mama. Like, what are you talking about? And then they be like, but you gotta understand, my kid didn't just push that kid down for nothing. Like,
they know.
No shade at all.
2 points
but
from being psychotic.
Malaya daddy lying running their blood.
Like, please play.
Okay?
Please play as being a kid. Just be a kid.
Lying running their blood. So
be Simba.
I tell her.
Oh, wish you can be kid.
I tell her, like, ever since she got in trouble last year, I don't really like how much time they take with their incident reports. But anything happen at that school, she getting to the phone and calling me. Telling me what she did before they can call me and tell me. Because if they call me and tell me you did something and then your story don't line up with theirs, you go right ahead and see what happened.
I'm gonna curb stomp your ass. Flat out.
Oh, and then everybody in the world.
No. Now, y'all want me to tell you my benefit? Let me tell you my one benefit, right? My benefit is my best friend, not you. My male best friend, which is my brother, Juan. Right? He the security guard at Cam school.
I got 24. I got insight.
So listen.
I got all insight.
First year, Cam was in the school. Juan used to call me every day. I was like, when I used to answer the phone, I used to walk out the school. Like, what up? He like, and I used to think it was something about the crib or whatever. Like, I'm like, what up? He's like, man, this nigga Cam in the office, bro. This nigga Cam threw a chair at a nigga. He's like, you threw a chair at a nigga? Like, what did he, like, what make this nigga throw, put him on the phone. Cam, why you throw a chair? Nigga said something about my mama. So I'm like, bro, when I see you, I'm fucking you up. And Cam would be like,
okay, pause. How does that go though?
What do you mean?
That's kind of sketchy though.
What? Somebody saying something about his mama?
I still got fucked.
Can you? I'm not saying don't fuck him up.
I still got fucked up.
I'm not saying don't fuck him up. But can you imagine the rage that come out of you when you living without your mama and somebody keeps saying something about your mama?
Stoney, I'm curb stomping.
I'm not saying don't get in his ass. I'm not saying that at all. But
hold on.
I'm not saying don't get in his ass at all. But can you imagine the rage that comes out of him when somebody keep pressing him about his mama?
I've been
I
there.
can answer this question.
I've been there.
You want me to tell you the conversation I have with my kid all the time? Nobody should ever be able to provoke your emotions.
I get it.
The one thing that anybody can be able to do is
I'm looking like
listen, no. If I can walk up to you and say, God bless the dead, you know I love your dad. But if I just be like, your dad was a whole ass nigga, right? And if I can continuously say that to you, and eventually you'll throw a chair at me,
You gonna look
I
like
win.
an ass. Yeah.
You look bad. I
look like
win.
an ass.
Right?
So I'm
if-
gonna keep it
hold on. I always tell my son, control your emotions, because one thing about it, two things for sure, your mom, you don't have the connection to your mom as much as people look at the rage that you do. The rage don't match the connection. You only got 4 years of your mom, bro. You don't really remember a lot about her. So you're learning
Do
about
you think
her.
that he don't? Or you know that he don't?
I know he don't, because he asked me these questions.
Okay.
So in learning these situations, I know it's a lot of vacancy in a lot of things that you think. But since she's your mom, you're clearly going to protect it because she's no longer here. You're going to protect this. A normal your mama joke that a lot of kids would say to you at this age will go over a lot of kids' heads because their mom's still alive. You're taking it personal because your mom's not here. You see what I'm saying? And that's where we have to draw the line. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody should be able to provoke that emotion. Nobody know your mom did.
Sounds good in theory, but not in practice. The biggest reason why people are bullies is because they... Exactly.
Listen. Hold on. Hear me out. Wait, let me finish.
I'm 7, 8 years old. Anger management.
Listen, what I'm saying is, what I'm telling my son is, what I'm practicing with him is, I'm telling you, gang, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I agree, and I just.
But just hear me out. I'm telling you, it's not that serious because one, nobody knows your mom. Two, the only reason you're getting aggressive is because she's deceased. If your mom was still alive, you wouldn't take this that personal. So it's an emotion that it's only because of the death that you triggered. If your mom was still alive, you wouldn't be as you would be able to throw a joke back.
I have a very, very, very ignorant response. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm here for it.
Where I'm at right now today, January 15th, I'll probably spit in somebody's face. They say something crazy about my daddy. I'm gonna just be honest with you. At almost 33 years old.
Now listen, let me tell you the difference. You got a lifetime with your dad, right? You actually got to experience your dad. He been through this, that with you. He seen your daughter be born. He seen your daughter. He got a chance to interact with her. Cam only got 4 years. So you're going off of details of what someone told you about your mom. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of the Bombay. Like, I would understand if Bombay took your aspect, right? He kind of got more of the Cam route than anybody. You get what I'm saying? If he felt that way, I would be like, all right, you might be right. I might be tweaking, but I'm telling you, in an aspect, just looking at the vision.
I'm not saying that I'm not gonna say that I completely disagree with you. I'm just saying that it's a lot easier saying it because you're not in it.
True, but I'm feeling,
and I know that you're the parent, so you got to be the parent.
And it's also the conversations that we taking these walks on.
So.
Like, I'm taking my son to the park and we having these conversations.
When do he ever? So is he never supposed to react?
No. You get that time. No, I'm never saying that. But what I'm saying is never let nobody control your emotions, because if that's the case, I can always, for the rest of your life, provoke you. I can always walk past Cam and just be like, your mama was lame. And it's going to provoke you. Nobody should be able to tell you something about your mom and it react. Okay, it makes you react.
I think it'll be different if that though, because this a woman the experience y'all had is different than any woman you ever had. So you get what I'm saying? So you could, and this is also your son. So you could joke with him in that way because he's your son. And you and his mom had a deep relationship. It's not that he didn't got hit. Lord, forgive me for saying it this way. It ain't like you just hit her and she got pregnant.
True. But I'm taking me out the aspect. No, listen. Take me out the aspect. I'm saying in Bombay, I want you to express your point. Listen, what I'm saying is take me out the aspect. I'm saying anybody. If his uncle walked past, if a cousin made a joke, you should be able to be.
I agree with you, but
you should be able to be aware enough to be like.
He's also just coming into himself too, so he probably, Yeah.
But listen,
I get
it's
it.
always a form of a conversation. You should never throw a chair. That's actually vile. That's violent.
That's actually assault.
That's assault. That's assault. Like that's actually violent.
Like you end up looking like an ass at the end of the day
because you should never. And it's like it's like if kids gonna always be, they're gonna find the button to push. They're gonna always find that button to push, and they're gonna keep pushing it until you don't react no more. And to know that a kid got you to. They pushed the button and you picked up a physical chair and slung that motherfucker across the room.
That just reminded me of that video, and they was in that doorway talking crazy, and somebody threw a chair at them. Like, yeah.
But listen, so the conversation that we had, because back to my point,
that motherfucking steel.
Back to my point. What I'm saying is, and yes, Reese, you are absolutely right. It is tricky.
I also want to learn how to let people know.
To stop playing with you. Yeah. I always get it. Listen, it's like a very slippery slope when it comes to that, because now niggas don't play with him like that. I get it. Like niggas ain't playing because they know Cam will throw a chair at you. Like he ain't even.
They actually don't know what the nigga do. Actually,
right at this point, they think he is a crash out. Like they just like look at him totally different. But the factor is, not only do the kids look at you different, now the administration look at you different, and it's like, can you be looked at that way when you really not that person? You feel me? It's just like that's an incident versus what I really am. So now anytime I get into something,
perception is reality.
Right, but now anytime I get into something, now my perception is that I'm going to always be looked at as the bad guy because you remember that I threw the chair at a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like it's always what it is. Oh, for sure. I'm cook his ass. I got it. It's listen, his bag, Cam bag is different. Like Juice, yeah, whenever he ready. But Cam, I can't wait till he get it. Once he give me that 18, I'm cool, Dad. I can just I'ma just give. It's gonna be an onslaught. He gonna be like, you been holding that back.
About to say, Bombay?
No, I was.
But yeah,
from my aspect, from 7 to 18, I was fucked up. From 7 to 18, I was fucked up big time when it came to that mama shit. Like, because my mom passed away when I was 7 years old.
Jesus.
So I definitely understand what you're saying because you only are going off of stories.
You know what?
Not
to cut you off, but it makes sense.
Like, seriously, like...
How calm you are and how that switch can switch off like that, it makes sense.
It was like that, for real. Like, because...
It makes sense.
I promise you, like, I'm only going off of blank memories and stories and what people tell me.
Because you had to be a motherfucker to actually ever get that calm.
For real, seriously, because I'm telling you, and Flo will tell you, like, it'd be like, we'd be at school, and next thing you know, they you know what I'm saying, I'm in the office. And he like, nigga, what happened? I'm like, niggas keep with these mama jokes, bro. I ain't with it, dog. And
niggas be looking at you like, why you not with it? Cause nigga, my mama not here.
Like, and I'm expressing
my mama not here.
Still not caring.
Like you
so
just
we go in there now, and it's like, so now I'm the only one missing school, and I'm the one failing, and now I'm the only one that's in anger management, and I'm 7, 8 years old, and I'm sitting in here with a counselor, and I'm just like, I'm missing recess, lunch, all of this shit because my
homies outside. Like I can go hang with the homies, and my homies will beat you if I go outside and tell them what you said. Because they know the real.
And I wasn't thinking like that. I'm just like, I got to get to this motherfucker because you talking about you don't know my mama, and I had to grow and learn that. But yeah, it comes times where it's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just about to black out. But at the end of the day, shit, you look like an ass, and you the one that's getting disciplined. You the only one that misses school, so yeah, that affects you big time. And then also in the aspect is just like clinging on to an idea that you will never be able to understand.
God. Shut up. Listen,
it's solely that. Like,
can I really elaborate on what you just said, bro? Like, I think that's the point that I really be trying to get across to my son, and one day I will let him hear what he just said. Right? It's like casting a shadow of like what you think. It's not about what you know. It's about what you think.
And it's always emotionally
I can only like a lot of people be like, a lot of people look at me like, damn, you could, and I could shit on his mama. Like I could say so many negative things about his mom, right? But do I? No. You know why? Because he don't have someone to go counteract what I'm saying against.
And then also, even
it don't serve a purpose.
Even if she was alive, the way you view her is not his view.
Exactly.
True.
And this is why this is why I tell people all the time, like even with motherfuckers saying they don't like me because of third party. Bitch, what she say to you? What did he say to you? Did you even come and try to check and see if what they were saying was real? Did you even get your own view of me? No, you don't like me because your friend don't like me. Y'all brains disconnected.
And listen, and that is where I always say, like, we took a walk one day, me and Cam. Like, we took a real walk one day, and he just asked me a bunch of questions. I told him, like, you can ask me anything you want to ask. And he just took his opportunity. He just was asking me a bunch of questions, like, what was my mama like? What was this? What was that? And I just kept it real with him.
See, I never got that opportunity with my father.
Like he truly asked
me. You never got it, or you never.
We have never.
Well, see, let me explain why I did it. So the reason that I got the opportunity is because like Cam came over one day and he was like, and I was like, well, what do I like? Kind of, you feel me? Missing in action for a minute is kind of like, what do you do with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do, Deontay? Do you just take them somewhere? Do you just give them money? Do you like, what do you do? Like, it was kind of like a blank memory for me at that time. So it was like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take him to the park. Like, we always was cool at the park, whatever. And literally, me and Cam had a heartfelt moment. It was just me and him. Went to the park and we was walking, and he just started asking me questions. And he was like, well, why did this happen? And what was this? And how was my mom? Like, what was this about my mom? Can you tell me what this was about my mom? And I just told him, like, I just kept it real with him. And I felt like once I told him the truth, it was just always a fact of he looked at life like, okay, well, he'll tell me the truth. Like, and I think that's where our bond is. Like, he just always look at me for the truth. Like, he'll tell me the truth. No matter what he tells somebody else, like, he'll tell me what the truth is. And I think that's why Cam trusts me so much. You know what I'm saying? I love my son to death. It's just like, we grew up as siblings and not more so a father-son relationship. It's like I had to be honest with him when I didn't want to. Like, that was the most hurtful thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody can tell you that your mom is never coming back through that door. Like, nobody can tell you that. Like, who can? Like, find me.
Were you the person that told him?
I exactly was the person that told him. But I'm going to tell you this. I told him, and then my little cousin Josh told him. Like, Cam was kind of fucked up about it for a minute, like, when I told him. Like, so when I told him, and then I had to go to work. So it was kind of like I had my grandma on, like, grandma, if he kind of, you know what I'm saying, start tripping out a little bit, getting to tweaking, call me. Like, I'll come home from work. I'll leave this bitch. Like, I ain't tripping over that. Like, my son more important. His mental is more important. You feel me? So, like, she was like, I called my grandma every couple hours. She be like, nah, he chilling. Like, he playing with the kids. Whoop, whoop. When I came home, he told me, like, yeah, like, Josh told me that my mom ain't never coming back. Like, is that true? And I was like, yeah, like, she ain't, it's over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not gonna happen no more, gang. Not saying it like that. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, son, and he was like, and Cam, I'm just giving Cam like total real shit. He was 3 years old, like 3.5, 4 years old. So he was kind of like, he took that shit as a man and just really like went forward. It was like, he never stressed about it. He never tripped over it. He never asked about her no more. Like, it was over after he knew what it was. Like, he just went on with his life. And that's a fucked up thing to say a 3.5-year-old, 4-year-old had to deal with, but yeah.
It took me a whole year.
I would say it didn't take that nigga 30 minutes.
It took me a whole year.
I'm gonna say it didn't take that nigga 30 minutes. Like, and I'm gonna say he did. I'm not gonna say it didn't affect him. Like, he cried when he knew what was real. He really dropped a tear and kept it pushing. Like, but he dropped his tears, and that nigga just was like, "All right, I love you." Like, he told me he loved me, and he was
Mother's Day, that Christmas, Easter, all oh my God.
But see, I'm gonna say this. I can only argue this.
It's a different.
I think y'all had a 3-year gap. You kind of actually had more of a intent with your mom.
You have a real. I feel like that your age range. That age range is real crucial when it comes to parenting and with a kid. And him being 3.5, he just fully damn near being potty trained.
It was our mother years. Yeah, like them.
He just really peeing in the toilet, standing up.
And you gotta also understand
that 0 to 10 year mark.
As Cam, who Cam was at that time. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, for anybody that know who I was at that time, if you go back, Cam always wanted to be with me. So it was like Cam always wanted to be under me no matter what. So to not see his mom for a couple days wasn't unnormal for him. Like, it wasn't unnormal. But after a week, that nigga was like, "Nah, nigga, my OG pulling up, snacks, gift, nigga, something, nigga. Where my mama at, nigga? Like, nah, nigga, tell me something." And I had, like, at that point, nigga, just being a young nigga at 25 years old, like, having to explain that to a kid, like, that's the toughest shit. Nah, one thing I can say is Cam didn't go to the funeral. Cam don't know where his mom, like, he know where she buried at now, but he didn't know where she was buried at. I tried to keep that as low as possible, and that could have been the wrong thing to do. I don't know. I'm just telling you from my perspective. I just felt like I never want my son to have to ever think, like, his vision, his memory, or whatever he see of his mama. I want you to see that as who she was. Don't see it as, I remember my mama in a fucking casket. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, that's the worst thing to walk around with, that last vision. Like, that's for anybody, though.
Yeah, cause shit, I gotta
that's ingrained in your mind. Like, you never can forget that moment.
I'll never forget my mama look.
My auntie, she had a baby who passed away when I was a kid. I'd never seen a casket that small. That's something I never forgot. Yep. Like,
it's scary, bro. That shit hurt.
That small.
That's what fuck. I think that's what fucked people up the most, though. Like, that's the part where it hurt the most, because when you close your eyes and you be like, you envision a person, like, you envision that person is that person in that casket. Like, the best thing I could ever say is, I never seen my auntie Linnell in a casket. I never seen my Uncle Pooh in a casket. Like, I know I carried his casket. You feel me? But when I got to his funeral, I didn't see them close his casket. You feel me? So the last memory I got of my uncle is when he told me he loved me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's important to me. Like, I want to see you when I can hear you talk. You feel me? Like, when I can hear you still communicate with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see you when it's all over and said and done with. Like, that shit hurt the most. And that's when a person have to evaluate, like, damn, how do I handle this? You know what I'm saying? Seeing a person casket closed that you love, bro, that shit is the most hurtful thing in the world. I walked out on Cam mom shit. I was the last person to speak at her funeral. The very, very last person to speak at her funeral. Her casket was still open. When they closed their casket, I walked out. Like, I went on. I went to the crib. I was in the hood.
Yeah, my little brother, his best friend didn't come to his funeral. He said he didn't want to see him that way. And that, a lot of people on the outside, like, man, that nigga, where the nigga Harold at? He ain't come to their funeral. He had him his whole life. You don't understand that.
Wow, that shit is serious, man.
Like,
the last memories I got of my mother.
And it's like, I give myself some huge props, but it's horrible.
It is,
because I braided my dad's hair, and it was horrible. I always did my dad's hair, and it took me like 2.5 hours to do 2 braids in his hair because it was horrible.
Hey, listen. Cool guy. I think the end of 2024, leading into 2025, bro. It's got to be better. You got to get better. You got to always know that our circle of people that we trust, that we love, is becoming smaller. And every day, it's going to dwindle down more and more. The more you respect people, bro. But I love y'all.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I love the chat,
The world
bro.
is just becoming more finite.
Hey, listen. Y'all stay safe out there, bro. Listen. Cam and Jim, get it together. Drake, stop. I'm glad that you pulled your lawsuit with what's the name in them. But that defamation shit wasn't gonna last too long. What else? You missed the Donald story. Listen, got a nigga
Trump?
No. I know a nigga named Donald.
No, a couple niggas named Donald.
That's crazy. Like, first name Donald?
Yeah.
No, this nigga middle name was Donald.
Oh no.
That's disrespectful. See how disrespectful that is?
Wow.
See, look. Don't make me laugh again. But yeah, all right, so look. All right, yeah. All right, we out. I don't have nothing else pressing on my heart. Y'all don't have nothing else. It is your boy,
And we back.
Dmarks. It's your boy, Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. Hey, T2 Nation, do me a favor. Hit that like, hit that share. Let everybody know you was in here. If you don't, that's hate. We don't appreciate hate on this podcast. Episode
215 that was in the chat.
274, bro. The Diplomats, bro. Listen, the Diplomats was my era. I think that it's not cool to see my favorite two of my favorite artists fighting like this.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
I don't, and I'm listen. The first time it happened, I was cool to hear the news. Like, it was like, all right, that's news. But now I think at this point, like, y'all almost 50. Yeah, like, y'all almost 50. Jim, let it go. Cam,
Somebody was in the comments like, that's why the Lokes was the best group ever.
the Locks.
Yeah.
She said the Locks. That was crazy. For real? It's the Locks. LOX. All right, yeah, you're right. Fuck. Drake, stop suing people. Kendrick got to still do the Super Bowl. Who you rolling with in these? I'm taking Washington.
All right. Peace and love. Go ahead. Come on.
It's finna be a real ghetto weekend too.
It is.
We got the Pistons, we got the Lions, then we got the Big Show. Sexy Red, Glorilla, all them. It's finna
It's
be
gonna
real
be
ghetto
some
this
dirty
weekend.
bitches down there. I ain't gonna lie. Downtown gonna smell like an STD.
Wow.
Listen. Who are all of the Sexy Red? Listen, Glorilla got. Hey, listen. Let me say something. Glorilla done got thick.
Glorilla done got in that gym, okay?
She done got in that gym, baby.
She got in that gym.
Get to work.
Now you heard. But all right, look, salute. We'll see y'all 275 next week. I mean Sunday. I don't know who's gonna be here. I don't care who's gonna be here. I might do the episode by
This
my
whole
fucking
East
self.
Side gonna pop up.
Oh, Eastside gonna pop. Pop, hey, hold on.
Don't you pop
Hey,
in
Pop,
like
don't you come back Friday real fast? Don't you come back Friday? Come on. Come on, nigga. Answer the question. You hear me. I'll be back Saturday. What time? Are you podding Sunday? Don't ever tell my boy he ain't supposed to. That nigga is irresponsible. He's supposed to be here. He done missed enough episodes. Oh, yeah, he'll be here. All right, see y'all Sunday. Pop Chew, Big Chew will be back. Y'all know what I'm saying? Hey, that's Clock That T-Bree. That's 6 Blessings. You feel me? You're there. Hey, I am your boy, Dmarks, man. We out. And we'll see y'all soon. Fuck y'all talking about.
love and happiness.
And he got the easy. Show them